you have like some sort of crazy overinflated ego where you believe that you're this, that, whatever, and you haven't done anything. True confidence comes from doing. When you put yourself in the fire and you know what you can do, that's where true confidence comes from. Okay. That cool, calm, collected confidence. Because you know what you're made of, right? Just like we talked to Tom Galpin on the podcast earlier. He wins the ADCC trials in the finals of this bad back and forth match where he wins and while he's down on points in overtime. That dude knows what he's made of now, right? He wins a big tournament, in the throes of losing it. 1 minute and he's going to lose the match and he chokes the guy out. He knows what he's made of, right? He's been to a different place. And so when you challenge yourself, this is part of it. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared to do things, but you just jump in anyway because that's where the magic is. The magic is in the doing of those things. Because when you do them, then you get your power. That's where the power comes from. It's almost like if you ever watched the movie Highlander, right? Like it's like when you get ready to do something kind of scary that makes you nervous, whatever. But when you do it, it's like cut the head off and you absorb the energy. Right? It's like, maybe that's kind of a crude analogy, but it's like every time I've done something where I was nervous, regardless of whether I won, lost, whether it was a flop or a great success, whatever, I gained power from it. I became a more powerful individual because of it. And so those things are important. So you're not going to know, especially if it's something new, you're not going to know that you got it. Yeah. But it's about saying like, look, I don't know that I've got it, but I'm willing to bet on myself. I'm willing to bet I can figure it out. And even if I don't figure it out, I'm going to learn something from it. So let's just do it because, more often than not, you're going to be way better than what you think you are if you just jump in and do something. Yeah. At least that's what I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like I said, the big thing is the fear of failure and being able to, can you pick yourself up? Can you dust yourself off? Can you still go towards that goal, or is just one failure going to? Are you going to take something from it, or is that going to just? Is that going to end completely? Is it going to wreck you? Yeah, like end your progress. Yeah, and like so, dealing with failures is a big thing. And sometimes you have to build that. Like you have to callous. Like who says you have to callous your mind? Oh God, the guy that runs a lot. Oh man, he was on Joe Rogan. I can't think of it.
Cameron something?
No, not Cameron Haynes.
I don't know, but yeah, you got to callous your mind. Goggins, probably.
Yeah, David Goggins. He was talking about callousing. So it's almost like through jiu-jitsu we callous ourselves in some of these, like, because we do these difficult things over, and then you're like, all right, I've been down this position before. I've been getting crushed before. How do I get out? And you get out once, you're like, oh shit, it's possible.
Well, it's like lifting weights, right? It's like building up a muscle. So the more you do things that are uncomfortable to you, the easier it becomes. So like, the first time you slap on 2 plates on the barbell and try to do a bench press, it might be heavy, right? But the more you do it, the easier it gets. Same thing. The more you do things that make you uncomfortable, the more the things that you do that are out of your comfort zone that test you, that make you feel, oh my God, here we go, right? And the more you sort of, again, go back to that idea that you sort of wage that war in yourself and the weaknesses that you have, the more you do that, the more, like, the stronger that muscle becomes. Yeah. And the easier it becomes to do so because you get so used to it. You're like, whatever.
Well, it's not as traumatic anymore. It's not this, like, thing that doesn't give you this huge blow. It's like, it's all right. Just brush it off. It's not like, you're not devastated by it. That's kind of the main thing. It's like the little, they're like little bumps. They're not like huge hills anymore, little bumps.